Hello everyone, good evening. Am I audible po? Please heart react or thumbs up if you can hear me. Hello po, good evening everyone. Okay, thank you so much po for the students who actually heart reacted or at least acknowledged my presence here. For a while, let me put on my video. Hello po, good evening everyone. Um, I am Miss Aya Kulaton Taisa. I'll be the one who will be giving your orientation for this evening. Apologies for the delay. Okay, so I'd like to welcome every one of you for the SHTM Educational Tour orientation. We appreciate your patience and your understanding for it being rescheduled. Okay, so we'll start. I'll try to make this as brief as I can so that we can go on with our weekends. Baka yung iba sa inyo dyan is nakikinig lang dyan sa Session Road or katatapos lang mag-attend ng ITHSC, NTHSSO natin na event kanina sa gym. All right. Okay, just a few reminders, please. May I request everyone to stay on mute. The video needs to remain on. I'd like also to let you know that I appreciate it if I can see everyone who's actually listening to me para naman may kausap po ako and I can see na meron akong kausap. Please be in your decent clothes with your proper grooming. I know I understand some of you are already at home, but this is still a orientation. So we have to at least be, how do I call this? Professional, diba? Farewell. Okay. May I request everyone as well to change your name using the format, your course, BSTM IT, BSHM IBO or PCA or AA Kako, and then your editor section, underscore your last name, and then your first name. Please listen attentively. Take note of important details. You could actually take a photo or a screenshot later on sa mga tours natin. Make sure you are in a quiet spot, free from distractions. And then questions will be entertained at the end of the meeting. And may I just remind everyone, for those who cannot attend through the Zoom account, please watch through the YouTube Live. I sent the link to our Google Classroom. Okay, may I just remind everyone to please change your name using the format given right here on the screen po. Okay. So what is educational tour? Educational tour subject is a 1-unit subject. It is included in the computation for undergraduates, included in the assessment eligible for practicum, and included in the assessment of students eligible to graduate. So this educational tour subject, your header 1, 2, 3, 4, header 1, 2, 3, and 4 is included in the curriculum of all the list of subjects that you have to complete to be able to graduate. There are already
I'm sorry.
instances. There are instances where the student might not be able to graduate because INC siya sa EdTour or hindi nag-comply sa EdTour. For those who are changing their names sa chat, you don't have to change po sa chat. You do not have to send it sa chat box. Just rename po your profile. Okay, right here, sorry, educational tour, we have the sections I just mentioned earlier. For sections HAA, HAB, HAD, HAG, HBB, HBI, HCA, HCI, and HCJ. Your teacher is Miss Melanie Arsaro. Sections HBA, HCD, HAU, HCQ, HCP, HCN. Your teacher is Miss Pamela Aileen May D. Consul. Sections HAC, HBC, HCB, HAN, HCO, and HCM. Your teacher is yours truly, Miss Ayadriela C. Taisa. Section HAY, your teacher is Miss Mary Joy B. Limpin. For sections HAE, HAF, HBD, HBE, HBJ, HCC, HAT, HAS, HAR, HAQ, and HAP, your teacher is Dean Miss Jeneline M. Magpato. And your sections HAM, HAO, your teacher is Miss Joanna Marie V. Villavicencio. There is a note right here below. All transactions are care of the SIHTM Dean's Office only. Please only message Miss Pam or Miss Aya or visit them at the SIHTM Dean's Office if there are any concerns. So may I just reiterate na even though you have teachers already here, right here on the screen, all transactions are care of the Dean's Office only. So if, for example, you are already done with your tour or hindi pa kayo included sa Google Classroom, then you have to visit the Dean's Office and look for Miss Pam, our school secretary, or Miss Aya, who is already speaking right here, right in front of you. Hindi po kami nangangagat, kaya you can enter the dean's office and look for us or even the student assistants if you have any questions regarding the ed tour. Wala kaming maririnig na nagsasabing nagme-message kayo kay Miss Melanie or kay Miss Jeneline. So you have to visit the dean's office if you have any questions. Okay. Grading system. For the first grading, your grade would show or appear as INC grade. For the midterms would be INC grade as well. And then for the finals would be the numerical grade, which is 75 to 99 passing scores. INC grade, si first grading and si midterms kasi wala pa yung tour. Hindi pa kayo nag-attend ng tour. And then, yun, our tours, as you've seen sa letter to parents, there are already tentative dates for the tours. Most likely that would be for next month, April or late March. And then just to reiterate na incomplete grade for the first grading and midterms. If you have incomplete again for finals, meaning you did not submit the requirement that is being asked from you. And then one question is, if you already have your grade sa portal, it shows INC and then your numerical grade. That is okay. That is better po. Hindi maaapektuhan yung INC sa tabi ng numerical grade. Okay. Okay, the grading system I'm showing you right here through our screen po is how we grade you or how your EdTour advisors grade you po. Compliance to tour requirements is 100 points. Your tour, compliance to requirements is pagpasa, sorry for a while po. May I ask everyone to mute po para mabilis lang ang orientation natin this evening. As I was saying, your compliance to tour requirements, ito po yung nasa letter to parents natin na nakakalagay. You have to submit their official receipt and then the SIHTM EdTour form, which is the notarized parents or guardians attestation, consent, and declaration of good health. These are the requirements that are being asked from you kasi this is very important. We have to have consent from your parent or from your guardian that you are allowed to attend the tour. We highly discourage na nagsisinungaling tayo sa mga magulang natin para lang makapag-attend ng tour na hindi naman pala talaga tour na dapat niyong i-attend, di ba? We value honesty in the School of IHTM. I'm sure everyone knows that din po. Notarized, meaning by notarized is ipapanotaryo o ipapas siya sa legal attorney to show proof that it is a legal document. Anyways, the other instructions are already written at the letter to parents. I can further explain it to you in a while po. Okay. Tour attendance, deportment, and violation. Tour attendance is meaning your attendance to the tour itself and attending to orientations or how do I call this? Attendance to orientations before your tour, before attending your tour. Ganun po. Deportment is you actually attending the tour or actually showing up po sa tour. And then violations are those na not in proper uniform, going to the or appearing at the venue call time very late, mga ganun po. Those also have equivalent deductions sa grades nyo. Submission of tour journal is 100 points and submission of tour evaluation is 150 points. Your tour journal and your tour evaluation will be posted as well to the Google Classroom unless stated otherwise for this semester. Excuse me. Minsan dito tayo nagkakagulo sa tour journal and tour evaluation. Ma'am, late po kasi ako nakapagpasa. Ma'am, hindi po ako na-add sa Google Classroom. That's why we have this tour orientations, this EdTour orientation and meetings para ma-inform na po tayo ahead of time. We do not like or we don't want to hear sa office na, ma'am, hindi po kami na-add. Ma'am, hindi po ako aware. But this is the reason why the office or the school is holding this kind of tour orientations or tour meetings para sa ating lahat, para nagkakaintindihan po tayong lahat. The highest possible grade is 99. The lowest possible grade is 80%. I'm sorry, not 80%, 80 pala. My apologies for the percent right there. Incomplete requirements are those who have scores 357.4 and below INC. So imagine if you do not submit the tour journal, which is 100 points, that could already greatly affect your grade. Same with the tour evaluation. So, and then you can see the transmutation table right here on the right side. Highest points is 500 and the lowest points is 350. So I'm hoping for this semester, for easier communication of everyone, please check your Google Classrooms for postings or announcements. Or sabihin nyo ng second week na ng April, wala ka pa rin sa Google Classroom or hindi ka pa na-add. Visit the Dean's office para we can check if you are enrolled for an EdTour subject. Ganon. Please do not wait until the finals before asking kasi we try that everyone comply at the right time. Okay. Grading system. All questions asked in the EdTour journal has a corresponding grade or points. Number 2, all answers taken from the web will not be credited. Number 3, documentation is included in the grading. Number 4, if answers are not related to the questions, answers will not be credited. Number 5, copied journal from your classmate will automatically be of 0 points and will incur INC grade. I know po na AI is just around the corner, ChatGPT, Gemini, and all those AI that could answer your journal. But isipin nyo to, ladies and gentlemen, this is a educational tour. It's a very nice opportunity for everyone to have outdoor immersion outside the four walls of the classroom. It would be very nice if we are checking your journals and your tour evaluations, we read what you mention. We'd like to see if you enjoyed the tour. Ganon. Others kasi masyado na siyang chat GPT or AI enhanced na hindi na siya natural, di ba? It's just nice to read and to see that you actually learn something from something na pinaghihirapan din ng school and ng office, di ba? We check your attendance, we try to make the tour as fun and as knowledgeable, enjoyable para lahat tayo is nagpa-participate. So it doesn't have to be very, very long. It can be very brief and short for your learning journal. It's just important that you share your insights about the tour. If you did not enjoy the tour, Eddie, you can rate or you can write it there na what are your suggestions for the next upcoming tours, mga ganun. Okay. This is just the rundown of the grading system again. Compliance to tour requirements is the timeliness, 30 points, completeness, 30 points, quality of content, 20 points, and compliance with instructions, 100 points. The requirements include the submission of the original receipt to the office with your notarized Sihtm EdTour form. Graded din yung timeliness, the completeness of the document, quality of content, meaning if you answered the blanks correctly, and then compliance with instructions, meaning if you print it on a long bond paper or A4, yung mga ganon, those counts also as well to the grade system. Tour attendance, deportment, and violation. Attendance is 80 points, deportment 60 points, violation of tour policies 40 points, and then the overall evaluation 20 points with a total of 200 points. Tour journal content is 40 points. The organization, 20 points. Language and style, 20 points. Insight and analysis, 10 points. And then your presentation, 10 points with a total of 100 points. It was also mentioned earlier that documentation is included in the grading. In the tour journal, we actually ask at least 4 to 6 photos of the tour that you attended. From the previous journals that we have checked, some are really, how do I say this? Nag-effort, A plus for effort because they try to do a collage, ganon. It's not necessarily required, but it is also a reflection, diba, of how you submit your learning journals. Language and style, lalo na dito, I know it's hard to submit your paper in English. Some is more creative or creative in expressing in Filipino. So we allow po na Tagalog ang nakalagay sa learning journal. But we encourage English pa rin po. Then presentation, ganito po, the learning journal, we ask you to pass it through PDF and not in Word file. Kasi si PDF, at least pag sinabmit mo, hindi na siya na-edit or hindi na di-disarrange yung pagka-ayos nung form. Pag Word format kasi or any other format, nadi-disarrange siya and then it affects the score as well if you pass your learning journal. Next is the accomplishment of your tour evaluation. Understanding of tour objectives, 30 points. Analysis of tour activities, 30 points. Reflection on learning outcomes, 20 points. Critical thinking and analysis, 20 points with a total of 100 points. The tour evaluation is actually very easy, guys. We just ask you, what tour did you attend? What did you learn? What would you like to, how do I say this? What would you like to comment on the tour guides, ganon, sa food, sa timeliness ng activity, yung mga ganon. It's just an honest and real evaluation. Hindi naman kailangan na, how do I call this? Yun po. It's very easy. So, and it's also a part of the grading. So, I hope hindi kayo nahihirapan sagutan tong tour evaluation. Okay, so for the exciting part, we are here for the list or offerings for our educational tour for this semester, second semester, academic year 2024-2025. We'll start with the TED Tour, TED Tour 1 and TED Tour 3. The first option would be the virtual reality immersion with lunch. Option 1, amount is 1,850. The deadline of requirements is on March 7, 2025. And then the tentative date of the tour is March 22, 2025. Tentative meaning it might be on the exact date, it might be earlier or even later. So what is this virtual reality experience? I'm pretty sure those na dumadaan sa AB floor have already seen our virtual reality room. This is the use of the VR headset, supervised virtual reality onboarding. It includes lunch as well, and then an activity certificate attesting that you attended the virtual reality. This is a one-of-a-kind experience. I think the University of Baguio is the first one who in the first university, I guess, in Cordillera to have the VR or the virtual reality immersion. Next option is Tetuan. As Tetuan tourism option 2, Baguio Cultural. I'm sorry. May I remind everyone to mute, please.
Sabi mo
Sige, for a
may
while.
nasabi sila gagi.
Hintayin lang natin sila. May I remind everyone, please to mute. Hindi po mahirap. So, for those who are attending, here's a Zoom. Mute, please. That's all I ask. Para mas mabilis tayo, wag na natin patagalin, di ba? May I remind everyone, please mute yourselves when entering the Zoom. It's not that hard po, simple instructions. Para hindi po tayo na nagsta-stop dito sa orientation natin. Okay, moving forward, option 2, Chapter 1, Baguio Cultural Immersion Tour. Amount is 2,800 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 7, and the tentative date of tour is on March 22 as well po. Baguio Cultural Immersion Tour includes your transportation, Baguio City Tour, most likely to Tamawan Village, as you can see here in the photo. Probably Mirador Heritage Park. We'll see po. It also depends on what would be our final itinerary. Lunch included as well, packed snacks, and your tour certificate. Header 1, option 2. Next, option 3, Header 1, Manila Okada Day Tour. Amount is 5,500 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 14, and the tentative date of tour, April 8, 2025. Manila Okada Tour, Day Tour, includes your round-trip transportation from Baguio to Manila, and then the Okada Day Tour Facility Tour. Okada is one of the prestigious hotels in Manila. I think we've already had a batch who already went or had their tour sa Okada, and we had good reviews about it as well. Next, Tour 1, option 4, Cordillera Cultural and Food Crawl. It's 2 days and 1 night, so it is overnight po. Amount is 9,500 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 21, 2025, and then the tentative date of tour, April 21 to 22, 2025. The Cordillera Cultural and Food Crawl includes year-round transportation from Baguio to Baguio Benguet to Mountain Province to Ifugao, and then back to Baguio. There would be a Cordilleran food seminar with demo featuring Cordilleran cuisine such as itag, pinikpikan, and other local food or delicacies. It includes your full board meals, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, your overnight accommodation in the transient where you will be staying, sunrise and sunset along Halsema Highway, tours along Sagada, Bontoc, Banawen, Ifugao, includes your tour certificate and seminar certificate as well. As you can see here in the photos, it includes a tour in Northern Blossom, in the Atok Flower Farm, and also Lepanto. All of these are tentative though, and we shall wait for the final itinerary, which will also be shared with you. Next tour would be, sorry, um, let me just reality experience with lunch, option 1. Option 2, Baguio Cultural Immersion Tour. Option 3, Manila Okada Tour. And option 4, Cordillera Cultural and Food Crawl. For TED Tour 3, it's the same as the earlier. For option 1 is the virtual reality experience. Let's head on to option 2, Pampanga Heritage Tour cabin visit. Amount is, oh, my apologies for this one. Let me just double check. Well, yes, the amount is 5,500 pesos. It's a day tour po sa Pampanga. Deadline of requirements is on March 21, 2025, and the tentative date of tour is on April 24. The Pampanga Heritage Tour with in-flight cabin visit includes your round-trip transportation from Baguio to Pampanga, Pampanga Heritage Tour, visit to Alpha Aviation Group Clark, which you can see right here on the upper left photo. It would be interaction and facility tour to Alpha Aviation Group Tour. This would be the first po, and for our educational tours to have an actual facility tour in an aviation group. You could search more through Google, Alpha Aviation Group facility tour. Next option, option 3 for TED Tour 3, Bataan Las Casas Tour, which would be 2 days and 1 night. Amount or tour cost would be 11,950 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 21, and tentative date of tour, April 21 to April 22. Bataan Las Casas Tour includes your round transportation from Baguio to Bataan, your heritage tour, and overnight stay at Las Casas, Filipinas de Acuzar, one of the historical hotels in the Philippines. I think most of you already knows this destination. Oh, I'm sorry, this attraction. You could Google more information as well. Includes your full board meals, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the tour, and then your tour certificate as well. Moving forward, letter 3, option 4, Pampanga, Manila, cabin and in-flight catering immersion, which is also 2 days and 1 night. Amount is 11,950 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 21, 2025. Tentative date of tour is April 23 to 24. So option 4 is like a mix of the option 2 and option 3, ano po, Pampanga and Manila. So it will include the visit to Alpha Aviation Group in Clark, includes the orientation, interaction, and facility tour, and then a visit to Macro Asia SATS Food Industry. This Macro Asia SATS Food Industry is one of the companies who sells food to airlines, and then the food through the airlines are, ito po yung nasa upper right photo, ito po yung mga kinakain natin during our in-flight catering. So, Pampanga, Manila, cabin and in-flight catering immersion. Next po, let's proceed with the options for the hospitality management and the EA Kako. Header 1, 2, and 3. Option 1 is the food and beverage pairing activity. This is a half-day activity. Amount is 1,850 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 7, and tentative date of tour is on March 12. The food and beverage pairing activity is actually or will include a seminar with experiential activity on food and beverage, either it be wine or beer, pairing with probably cheese and other hors d'oeuvres as well. The photos right here are taken online. Upper left and lower right are online photos. And then the upper right and upper left photos are photos actually from the Sazerac bar during our food and beverage activities. But um, please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if this activity would be held in school. It might be held outside of the university po. We'll give further instructions for the itinerary also. Moving on, option 2 for head tour 1, BSHM Ibo, BSHM PCA, AA Kako, Baguio Familiarization Tour with Fine Dining Experience. Amount is 2,800 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 7. Tentative date of tour, March 23. The Baguio Familiarization Tour with Fine Dining Experience Day Tour includes your transportation, your Baguio City Tour, fine dining lunch experience probably would be held again at Hill Station, or if not there, we'll give further announcements as well again po. Includes packed snacks and your tour certificate as well sa amount of 2,800 pesos. Option 3 for head tour 1, BSHM Ibo, PCA, and AA Kako. Option 3 is the Manila Macro Asia SATS Day Tour. Amount is 5,950 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 14, and tentative date of tour, April 7. Like I mentioned earlier, the Macro Asia SATS is the one responsible or one of the companies who gives out food po sa mga airline industries natin. Okay, again, option 3, head tour 1, Manila Macro Asia SATS Day Tour. The Macro Asia SATS Day Tour includes your round transportation from Baguio to Manila, your full board meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, visit at the commissary kitchen operations at Macro Asia, includes the company overview, hotel, airline and convenience store catering and facility, and includes your tour certificate as well. Option 4 for head tour 1 is the Ilocos Sur Heritage Tour with Vitalis Villas. It's a 2 days and 1 night activity po. Amount is 8,950 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 21. And your tentative date of tour is April 7 to 8 as well. The Ilocos Sur Heritage Tour with Vitalis Villas 2 days, 1 night includes your transportation from Baguio to Ilocos Sur, your overnight stay and facility tour at Vitalis Villas, and then a vegan city tour. Includes as well full board meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then your tour certificate. As you can see sa photos, upper left would be a photo from the, how do I call this? One of the convention rooms of Vitalis Villas. On the right side would be a tour at the Baluarte Zoo and then the pottery. And then lower left is your dinner at Cafe Leona. It depends where your dinner will be held. Might be in Vitalis Villas or sa vegan city tour po. Okay, option 5 for head tour 1 is the Cordillera Cultural and Food Crawl. Amount 2 days, 1 night as well. Amount would be 9,500 pesos. Deadline of requirements is on March 21. Tentative date of tour is on April 21 to 22. April 21 to 22. So it would probably be the same as the one for the tourism option. Includes the Northern Blossom Tour, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, probably atok as well. Itinerary will be shared with you as well po. Okay, let's head on po to the options for Head Tour 2 and Head Tour 3. So see, option 1 for Head Tour 2 and 3 is the food and beverage pairing activity half day, which was already mentioned earlier as well. Yung half day tour po na food and beverage activity or seminar. Option 2, head tour 2 and 3 is the Ilocos Tour, Heritage Tour with Vitalis Villas as well. 2 days, 1 night. Amount is 8,950 pesos. Deadline is on March 21, 2025, and the tentative date of tour is on April 7th. Option 3 for Head Tour 2 and 3 is also the Cordillera Cultural and Food Crawl, 2 days, 1 night. Tour cost is 9,500 pesos. The line of requirements is on March 21, 2025, and your tentative date of tour is on April 21 to 2020, April 21 to 22, 2025. Option 3 for Head Tour 2 and Head Tour 3 is the Manila Okada Day Tour as well. Amount is 5,500 pesos. There's a note right here for students enrolled in HP Ergo 1 or HPC 106. Tour cost is 4,350 pesos only. So, for those na naka-enroll sa HP Ergo or HPC 106 na pipili ng option 3, you will only pay 4,350 pesos because the amount 5,500 less 4,350 will be taken from your laboratory or your function fee. So it's already included. So mas mababa ang babayaran ninyo. Only for those enrolled in HP Ergo 1 or HPC 106. Ergonomics and facilities, diba? Deadline of requirements is on March 14 and your tentative date of tour, April 8, 2025. Okay, yes. So for Head Tour 3 and Head Tour 2 and 3, option 5, I guess most of you are very much excited for this as well. This would be the cross-border academic mobility in Bali, Indonesia. Would be 4 days and 3 nights. Amount would cost 38,500 pesos only. Your deadline of requirements is on March 28, 2025, and your tentative date of tour is from April 23 to 26. The tour cost 38,500, includes your round-trip airfare with 20 kilos check-in baggage, your hotel accommodation, full board meals, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, AM and PM snacks, your travel insurance, all transfers, meaning from Baguio to Manila Airport, and then land transportation in Indonesia as well. Includes all the taxes, your tourist tax, your Philippine travel tax, your tour certificate as well. Final itinerary will be shared with you as well in a separate orientation. Okay, so for the list of your options, you already have a copy of it, which was already given to the Google Classroom or uploaded sa Google Classroom, please show your parents po or your guardians for the list of tours para mapag-decidean niyo po with your parent or guardian kung anong tour po ang sasalihan ninyo. The option 5, cross-border academic mobility, is just an option. It is not a requirement po. So please, may I ask everyone, do not force our parents or our guardians to pay the tour cost if budgeted po tayo. Let's adhere po sa ating decisions ng ating mga magulang since sila ang nagbabayad din, 'di ba, ng ating tuition fees and other expenses. Unless you pay for your own or you sustain yourself, then you can choose whatever tour option. But please let us not force our parents or our guardians to pay an amount that is beyond the budget. Okay, so just showing you again our flow chart. Accomplish or secure all necessary documents. Download the parental consent uploaded in your respective Google Classroom. Wala pa po yung mga yon. So just wait until we post it sa Google Classroom. Print and let your parent or guardian sign the necessary documents with a valid ID attached to the document. Make sure the ID has a signature or a thumb mark on it, and it matches the signature or thumb mark on the documents, and the document is notarized by a legal attorney. Yun po. Download again the parental consent. You can take a photo po of this one, the flow chart. Just let me reiterate po, when you print, just wait kung ano po ang size nung form na isa-submit sa Google Classroom, yun po din ang format or yun ang size na i-print ninyo. So kung ang size niya is short bond paper, then you print it in a short bond paper. Pag long, long bond. Pag A4, A4, di ba? And then it's written here, print and let your parent or guardian sign the necessary documents with a valid ID attached. Doon sa valid ID, make sure na it has a signature of your parent sa katabi ng ID or a thumb mark kung hindi kaya ni parent or ni guardian ng signature. We highly discourage po the use of e-signatures. It's better na wet signature po ang signature ni parent or ni guardian kasi para we just know na all documents are legal po and walang dinoktor. We highly discourage po yun. We do not want also our parents going to the office saying na si anak ko po is nag-attend daw siya ng tour ng 5 days, 7 days. Wala po tayong tour na 7 days. Please be honest po to our parents and to our guardians as well. Huwag po tayong magsinungaling para lang makapunta ng Bali. Makakarating din tayo doon, di ba? Pag hindi tayo pinayagan ng mga magulang natin. Next, we submit all the necessary documents, pay the necessary fee at the cashiers with EDTUR fee as the fee indicated on the pink form.
Pwede bang hulugan?
Ano yung sabi? Hulugan daw. Hindi pwede. Kasi pag hulugan, di hindi ka pa nakakabayad ng, how do you call this? Hindi ka pa nakakabayad ng flight mo, nakarating ka na ng Bali. Hindi po ganon. It has to be paid in full only at the cashier's office. Wala pong magbabayad online. Dapat sa cashier lang, and then ang nakalagay is EDTUR fee sa pink form. Make sure na EDTUR fee please kasi yung mga nagsasubmit, tuition fee, parking fee, hindi po ina-acknowledge yon ng Dean's Office. Bambalik po namin sa inyo yon. Upon completion of requirements, submit your hard copy of receipt and accomplished parental consent to Miss Pamela Aileen May Consul and to Ma'am Aya Colaton Taisa. Please discourage po kung ano po yung nasa parenthesis. I wasn't able to edit this part. Just submit your receipt to the Dean's Office. Hindi po pwedeng ibang tao ang magsasubmit ng resibo nyo. Dapat kayo po. Hindi po namin ina-accept pag, ma'am, si ganito po is pinapasubmit niya yung resibo niya kasi may klase pa siya. Hindi po namin i-accept. Kayo po dapat ang actual na magsasubmit ng resibo sa amin. Sa akin, or kay Ma'am Pam. Tour day and after the tour, be in the prescribed attire during the tour. Ay sasabihin po sa inyo kung ano ang attire ninyo in another tour, another orientation. Most likely, it will be your SHTM, how do I call this? Service uniform. And then probably like, for example, sa Vitalis tour, they might say wear blue or wear pink, mga ganon. They will further explain it to you sa a different orientation. Do not be late as the group will not wait for you. We give leeways until 5 minutes lang po. Minsan, pag beyond 5 minutes and then you are not responding, iniiwan na po namin kayo. So if ang call time is at 4 a.m., lalo na sa mga 2 days and 1 night, pag dumating kayo ng 4:30, wala na. Nauna na po yung bus or yung van. Meaning you cannot follow po. Hindi po kayo pwedeng sumunod doon sa tour venue ninyo. Number 3, enjoy the tour. Number 4, after the tour, accomplish the evaluation and tour journal, and then wait for your final grade to appear in your portal. What else pa ba ang ano dito sa flowchart natin? Anyways, take a photo of this one po, or take a screenshot. This is an example po of a itinerary. So, sometimes we have our call time at 1 a.m. Assembly at University of Baguio and attendance checking. Before we do this, we actually have separate tour orientations. Depende po kung saan kayo magtutour. And then we have a rundown of the names who submitted their receipt and their requirements. And then sila po ang included sa attendance natin. If you do not submit your receipt and your requirements, most likely wala po kayo sa listahan. So pag sinabi po na bakit magtatanong kayo na wala kayong pangalan or hindi kayo na-add, most likely iba ang tour na nilagay ninyo or iba yung amount, ganon, iba ang section. You have to double check all information that you are writing or ini-input sa EdTour form natin para less corrections na din po and hindi pa palit-palit tayo, di ba? Number 2, 2 a.m. estimated time of departure from University of Baguio. Most likely, we always have 1 hour or the attendance is 1 hour before the departure time. So that is already enough time po na makapag-ready kayo sa tour, lalo na pag 2 a.m. 1 a.m. ang call time. Kung alam niyong 1 a.m. ang call time, huwag kayong pa-party ng hanggang 10 or 11 p.m. Tapos hindi kayo magigising ng 12:30 or 12 o'clock para pumunta sa school ng 1 a.m. Diba? Let us be responsible students pa rin po and remind that this is an included grade this is included sa curriculum natin or sa subjects natin. List of subjects. 6 a.m. estimated time of arrival, ETD meaning estimated time of departure, and then ETA estimated time of arrival. At UP Diliman Circle, 7:20, go so forth, and then 1 p.m. ETD to Art in Island. These are just an example of an itinerary po. Kulang pa to actually, pero sample lang naman kasi siya. Okay, so that would probably conclude our EdTour orientation. Probably took us an hour for a while. Let me just go back sa slides natin. Okay, so probably this would be the right time for our question and answer portion. Kasi madalas tayo dito, ayan na, meron na, di ba? First question for a while. For a while po kuya. Okay. Let's see po. First question sa Zoom. Mabuhay po. Ma'am, fix na po ba ang amount po per tour po na babayaran or may bawas po like nung last pong tour since meron siya sa tuition fee po namin. Maraming salamat po. This one would only be applicable sa anong tour na yon sa may HP Ergo or HPC 106 only for those na meron sa head tour 2 or 3 option for Manila Okada Tour, day tour, yun lang po ang may bawas. Last sem po kasi for the other subjects sa tourism, included siya sa TMSS 105, pero not for this semester kasi wala po tayong TMSS 105. We only have HP Ergo 1 and HPC 106 na may bawas for this semester. Most likely fixed na po lahat ang prices natin. If you can see sa tour inclusions, that already covers most po, especially na nagsisitaasan na po ang prices din natin. We try to be as transparent as we can po sa paglabas ng ating fees as well. And then itong payment nyo naman, pumapasok siya sa university account, di ba? And then your receipts are the receipts we also submit kay accounting office, and then we also submit liquidations as part of the report as well. I hope that answers your question. Next question. Mabuhay po ma'am, yung dun po ba sa Indonesia, optional po ba yun kung matutuloy or hindi? Thank you. If you mean by optional, if you can choose that option, yes, it is optional. You are not required to choose option 5. Pero the tour is matutuloy po siya. That's why it is included nga po sa list of options natin. If there might be instances na hindi man matuloy, of course, the office will already message the students na namili nung option 5 na Bali Indonesia. Pero 'di ba, we try to be as positive as we can na sana matuloy. Hindi rin biro ang 38,500 pesos. That's already cheap for, or not cheap, it's affordable for all-in expenses. You will just give your passport, yung mga ganun lang. I hope that answers your question. Mabuhay po ma'am, is it possible po mag-choose more than one tour? Of course not po. You are only enrolled in one subject. Diba? Head tour 1, 2, or 3, or 4. TED tour 1, 2, 3, or 4. So, may I reiterate lang, for those enrolled sa TED tour 1, you are to only choose your options from the bracket given sa letter to parents or our options. Header 3 is to only choose from option 1 to option 5. Same goes with header 1, header 2, and 3. You should only choose one option from the bracket given. So for example, header 1, I am enrolled in header 1. pwede ko po bang piliin ang option 5, Bali, Indonesia? Hindi pa po pwede kasi that is only offered for TED Tour 3 sa ating mga third or fourth years. Di ba? Mga TED Tour 1, your time will come as well na darating din kayo sa TED Tour 3 or TED Tour 4 where you can choose to opt international tours or outside Baguio tours. Mabuhay, regarding sa Bali tour po, included na po ang airfare. Yes po, I just mentioned it earlier. Please read the tour inclusion as well sa document na in-upload sa Google Classroom. Mabuhay, paano po yung attendance po dito, ma'am? This is all, the Zoom live is recorded. Mamaya I will be asking everyone to put on their videos, turn on their cameras, I'm sorry, para that is a proof of attendance po. Or if not, we could also put a Google form. Pero either way, we will give you instructions na lang. Mabuhay, pwede daw po ba magsama ng parents sa Bali, Indonesia? Of course not po. These are options given to our students and then sila po kasi ang magbabayad. Sa tour po natin, ang mga kasama natin would be our faculty coordinators, probably Dean Jen as well, depending po sa tour. Pero we do not allow parents po or our guardians to attend the tours na we have. You could have your separate family tour, di ba? Outside of the university, magbakasyon na, ganun. Pero for our educational tour, this is only for our students po. Mabuhay po, ma. Paano po ang mga ibang subjects na may pasok during the tours na may overnight? Good question po. We give excuse letters as well. And most likely sa mga may tours na 2 days or overnight, we are guessing that you are already a second, third year, or fourth year. So most teachers would be from the Sihtm na po. So our Sihtm teachers would be, masasabihan din po sila. We will give excuse letters, pero depending also sa list of attendees natin. So the excuse letters would be based only on our list of attendees. Mabuhay po, paano po pag malayo province namin para sa signature ng parents namin kung hindi pwede ang e-signature? As early as now, that's why we are having our EdTour orientation is para masabihan na po natin si parent. If ever you can let your parents or guardians print the document and then they could sign it on the side and then they could send the document sa'yo po. Ganun po. That is one of the ways where we can have an actual wet signature of your parent. So sila ang mag-print and then sila ang magsasign and then they will take a clear photo or scan the document and then yun po ang isisend sa inyo. Yun na po ang pinaka-option natin para sa mga malalayo ang province. Or if hindi, you could do let your guardian sign. And then may I reiterate that the guardian should be 7 years older than you po. So if you are 20 years old, your guardian should be 7 years older, which should be 27 years and above po ang correct guardian. Hindi pwede ang 23, 24, 25, 26, or 21. It should be 7 years older from your age ang guardian po natin, valid guardian. Some questions hindi ko na po sasagutin kasi nasagot na natin siya kanina during the orientation. Sa transportation, ano po ang gagamitin na transpo? It depends on kung saan ang venue ni tour. Kung sa Cordillera, most likely van ang gagamitin kasi mas accessible ang van pagpapunta sa norte. Pag sa Ilocos, most likely we will use buses. Sa Manila, bus as well po. Pero mostly would be van or Sorry about that. Mabuhay po ma'am, yung parent signature po pwede printed, ay kakasagot ko lang po nito kanina. The most viable option is to let your parent or your guardian print the document and then sila po ang actual signature and then yun ang ibibigay nila sa inyo na photo. May I remind as well po, excuse me po, may I remind everyone when you are submitting documents to the office, clear po sana and readable. Wag naman po yung sobrang blurred and sobrang hindi na maintindihan kung ano ang sinulat ni parent or ni guardian. 'Di ba? That is common sense po when you are submitting any documents to your respective teachers or to anyone, it should always be clear, clean, hindi tupi-tupi. That is ano, I see. Okay, one more question here sa Zoom. Mabuhay ma'am, how many person po yung magsi-stay sa isang room? Kami rin po ba pipili sino makakasama namin? Most likely, it depends as well sa um, number na pwede ma-accommodate ni hotel. Sometimes meron siyang quadruple, so for four. Sometimes triple for three persons. Usually, ang pag-a-assign sa room is si teacher. But it also depends po. Kasi sometimes si EdTour advisor natin, once na meron ng list ng mga estudyante, ina-add po kayo sa separate GC, separate Facebook group para ise-send ni teacher doon yung link. Tapos kayo ang mamimili ng rooms nyo, ganun. Pero Um, not it's not for everyone po. It would not be applicable for everyone. Of course, syempre yung teachers na sasama sa inyo probably knows you as well. So sila na po ang mag-a-assign or probably kami rin si office na ang mag-a-assign as long as lahat po is female sa isang room and then lahat male sa iisang room. Hindi po pwedeng mixed. Mabuhay ma'am, for OJT students, may letter po bang pwede i-provide for the establishment to excuse us? Normally dapat since kaya nga meron tayong orientations na ganito kasi dito nilalagay yung tentative dates. So we would appreciate it if kayo ang magpapaalam kay establishment. Kasi po, hindi naman siya 3 days, hindi siya 4 days. Probably it would just be 1 day or 2 days depending on sa tour. So, as a work ethic, di ba, it includes also na kayo personally ang magpapaalam kay establishment. For a while po, let's see po if we have questions also sa YouTube live natin. Parang wala tayong masyadong questions sa YouTube live natin. Anyways, we have one more here sa Zoom. Mabuhay po ma'am, need pa rin po ba ng consent kapag yung head to 3, option 1? Yes po, lahat po ng options natin, you still have to have your parental or guardian's consent. This is for safety reasons also na especially if outside of the university, then you have to um let your parent or guardian know na lalabas kayo sa premises. Even though na si virtual reality immersion is gaganapin lang sa school, it's usually held on a Saturday na walang classes, di ba? Meaning, hanapin kayo ng parent nyo, saan kayo pupunta. It's better that they know that they allowed you to attend the virtual reality immersion sa school on a Saturday where there is no regular classes. Safety reasons lang po din tong natin. This is not just a document that we submit to the upper bosses para may maipakita, hindi po. This is the safety of all the students as well. And yun, the university will handle po all the students na nakalista sa mga attendance natin, ganun. Yeah, I hope I answered everyone's questions. Ano pa po ba ang questions na pwede nating sagutin ngayon? Tanungin niyo na po sa akin ngayon habang nagtatanong ako kasi meron na naman mga students na magsasabi or magme-message personally, "Ma'am, paano po ito? Paano po 'yan?" Well, we already are giving you a time now to ask your questions. Bakit hindi niyo pa tanungin? We would most likely answer all your questions naman. Hindi naman kami nangangagat. Pero habang nga meron tayong ganitong opportunity na magtanong, 'di ba, eh, ask away po. Wala na po? Ano pa ba? For those na, um, naka-enroll ng dalawang educational tour like Head Tour 1 and Head Tour 2 kasi graduating or may other circumstances, please do not choose the same option. Kaya nga kayo naka-enroll sa dalawang head tour. Nor most likely, hindi po dapat pwede, di ba? You are only allowed to enroll one educational tour subject. However, we give leeway for those who are graduating or yun na lang ang natitirang subjects nila, dalawang head tour. So, you choose two options po. You can do option 1 or say option 5, ganun. Most likely, please choose a tour that it would not be on the same date, di ba? Edi paano mo naman nahahatiin yung katawan mo sa dalawang tour? Sa mga students natin ha, na naka-enroll sa dalawang tour, please choose two different options. Reminding again, if you are enrolled in TED Tour 1, you are only allowed to choose options in TED Tour 1. TED Tour 3, options only in TED Tour 3, hindi pwede kay Head Tour 3. Kahit na parehas sila, you have to write sa paper TED Tour 3. For Head Tour 1, same with you po. Head Tour 1 options only. And then Head Tour 2 and 3, Head Tour 2 and 3 options only. It's not hard naman, di ba? Pero if you have me or Ma'am Pam sa Dean's Office, ano pa po? Wala na po ba tayong questions? Ay, ito, may humabol. Sa graduation po ba may recognition or award kapag po international tour? Wala po. We give you certificates po, ganon, meron. Pero ang ina-award or binibigyan ng recognition are those who attended the international on-the-job training, hindi po yung tour natin. However, you are given, tour certificates, international tour, meron din kayong mga tour vouchers, or how do I call this, tour luggage tags, ganun. Pero hindi po siya ina-award sa graduation. Ang graduation, ang ina-award dyan is mostly academic, di ba? Ang mga Latin honors, our sports awardees, leadership awards, but not the international tour. Mabuhay po ma'am. Paano daw po yung attendance ng nasa YouTube? I think yung mga nasa YouTube, ganun din, naka-live din siya. So, masisave din to. Nakikita natin lahat ng mga pumapasok. Either way, even though we do not have a Google form yet, honesty na lang natin guys, di ba? That's why we give opportunities such as this one para naiintindihan natin lahat kung ano ba yung pinapasukan natin sa educational tour. We've given you announcements kung kailan ang tour orientation para we are knowledgeable and alam natin kung ano ang pinapas natin. Either way, if hindi kayo nakapag-attend ng tour, you ask a classmate, ask a friend, ask the staff from the Dean's Office, we will help you out naman po. Mabuhay, good evening. Paay na ulit ang question ng attendance sa YouTube. Ganun po. Okay. Do you have any other questions po? Para kung wala na, I will request everyone in the Zoom to open their cameras. Last question na. Sige, last question na before 8:30. Ma'am, sa grading system po, incomplete requirements or 357.4 and below is INC. Pero sa table po sa right side is 350 to 357.4 is 80 po yung grade. Paano po yun? Yun po, if your grade is 357.4, 350 and below, that is incomplete, meaning hindi kayo nag-pass ng tour requirements or tour learning journal and evaluation. So, INC siya. So, what will we do if INC ang grade mo? If you did not attend, for example, this semester, hindi ka nag-attend ng tour, so INC ka. The only way para makapag-comply ka for your INC grade is to attend a tour next semester. Ganon yun. So, if INC ka this semester kasi hindi ka nag-pass ng learning journal or tour evaluation, then the office will post another assignment sa Google Classroom na another activity siya. Either way, di ba, nag-attend ka ng tour, hindi ka lang nag-submit ng tour evaluation and learning journal, may ipapagawa additional si Dean's Office sa'yo para magka-grade ka. But do not expect your grade to be high, high po. Probably lang, 80 to 85, ganun. Ang pinakamataas na nating grade kay EdTour is 99 or mataas na si 96, 97. Pag nag-80 ang grade mo, meaning may hindi ka pinas or INC ka. Okay, last question. Advanced question for IOJT. This is already not, the question asked is not related to educational tour, so I will not be answering it na lang po. You can ask it sa Dean's Office. You can look for me if you have other questions. This is already in regards with IOJT and Junior Practicum. We are here to entertain questions for educational tour. Okay, so may I ask everyone to open their cameras po, smile in the cameras, and then this will also serve as your attendance. For attendance na lang, we will we will give you a Google form. And then you will show a screenshot of your photo here sa ating orientation, di ba? That will work for everyone. Sige po, open your cameras and take a screenshot na nag-a-attend ka dito. Huwag niyo takpan ang mukha ninyo. Ayan. Mga nakakumot dyan, bangon-bangon din. Ito ang isasubmit ninyo sa attendance ninyo. Yung mga madidilim ang camera dyan, baka naman pwede niyong buksan yung ilaw. It's not that hard. Kung nandiyan kayo sa session, gumilid kayo saglit. Smile in the camera po. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sa mga nasa YouTube live din po, you can take a screenshot or take a photo of your screen. The time na nag-a-attend ka, ganun. Any other way to show that you are attending as a proof. This is already probably 20 points of your graded record. Sige na. The others are still not opening their cameras. Kayo na po ang bahala. Wala po kayong proof of attendance. Okay. Ma'am, paano po open cam? Open cam, if you are using your desktop, nasa lower left button. Same din pag sa phone, di ba? Lower left. Sira ang cam ko. Gawan mo na ng paraan. Umiram ka ng cellphone. Ng iba, take a screenshot. Yan, selfie. Basta may proof na you attended the orientation. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate your time this evening. If you have any other questions, you can
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
visit the Dean's office. Thank you very
Thank you,
much
ma'am.
po. Have a
Thank you,
good evening.
ma'am.
Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you po. Thank you
po,
po.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am.
Bye
Bye,
po.
ma'am.
Good laro.
Thank you,
Bye po.
ma'am. Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Salamat po, ma'am.
Good laro. Ayan.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Welcome.
Bye po.
Bye, ma'am. Sige po.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye, guys.
Bye, ma'am.
Uy. Hey.
Oh,
Thank you po.
thank you, everyone.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
You know. Paano mag-live dito, puta? Yun.
Pagkahalataan yung mga hindi nakikinig o hindi pa nagli-leave, hindi alam na tapos na ang orientation.